guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, hi, my name's Chloe and this is my channel. Make sure you like this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe, it's free, so why wouldn't you want to? Also put that bell notification on so you don't miss a single video. So I put a poll up on my Instagram a couple weeks back asking what kind of content you guys want to see. One of the most popular ones was a Q&A, so I thought I would do a Q&A. It's going to be a mixture between general questions and university life. What has been a part of uni that you didn't expect to enjoy and you really have? Good question. I don't really know. I kind of had really high hopes for university, I guess. So one part of university that I didn't think I was going to enjoy as much was little parts on my course. So because I'm doing marine and natural history photography, I didn't realise but that actually does entail a bit of biology and a bit of science, and you have to have an understanding of habitats and animals and the natural world basically, and I thought I was going to really struggle with that and find it quite hard. In actual fact, it's quite easy. I'm really enjoying it as well. It's so interesting. I've got lecturers that just make it so easy to listen to. I guess that was one thing that I wasn't expecting to enjoy as much. What drew you towards marine and natural history photography? So I think the thing that drew me most was the fact that I want to travel. With the combination of my love of photography and wanting to see everything, I just thought this was the ideal course for me to get me outside. I love doing my creative stuff and I love doing my portraits, but I can do that in my own time if I want to. I just thought this would build more skill of me actually going outdoors, using natural lighting rather than false lighting. It is easier to shoot in a studio because you're in control of the light. I feel like you gain a bit more skill by shooting outdoors. Also, like with the weather down here, you literally don't know what's going on. It could say it's going to be sunny and then next minute it's raining. Gives you that bigger variety of like skill, I guess, I think. Oh, this is a good one. Would you rather give up photography or your top 3 favourite foods? Obviously photography is something that I want to do. That's what I want to pursue my career in. I mean, my top favourite food definitely is chocolate, and I don't know if I can live without chocolate. But my favourite foods are constantly changing, I guess. Because I enjoy videography as well, I guess I could also go down that route as well. That's a really hard one. I'd probably give up my 3 favourite foods. Do you believe in stones and crystals and stuff like that, etc.? I'm not really that into stones. I probably should get into stones a bit more. I find that stuff quite interesting. I am a sapphire, I'm born in September, so that's my birthstone. I know my star sign, I know my compatibilities, I know a lot about my star sign, so I guess I'm kind of into that side of it, but I'm not that deep in it that I check my horoscope every day. So I guess I am a little bit. Best uni experience so far, what you are most excited for to do in the next 2 years? Has to be Dartmoor. It was chucking it down with rain, but we definitely had a really good time. I really enjoyed that day. I thought it was great. Everyone had been complaining about it the whole week because the weather had been rubbish. We managed to get the decent day of the week, which wasn't even that decent, but it was better than the other days. And even if it hadn't been, it would have been a laugh. I had a really great group, we all got along. And for a free trip, I mean, yes, I'm paying $9 a year to be here, but at the same time, it was a free trip, so I can't really complain. What am I most excited to do in the next 2 years? I'm really excited to start scuba diving with the cameras because I've done my training, I'm now an advanced diver, so I guess the next step is actually getting in the water. If you guys want to see that kind of stuff, then make sure you do stick around for that. What do you miss most about home? I mean, I think it'd be silly not to say my dog. I miss Lady so much. What's something you wish you'd known before you started university? Something I wish I'd known was about the fresher events. That's something I was quite disappointed with. I'd paid a lot of money for my fresher tickets and I don't feel like they were actually worth what I paid. That's something I really wish that I knew before I came. I'm happy I did go to the ones that I did go to. I kind of had to be because I paid £15 for some of the tickets. What's life in Falmouth like? Is there much to do when you aren't in university? So I technically live in Penryn, which is a neighbouring town to Falmouth. There isn't tons to do in Penryn. I mean, you can go for walks and stuff. A lot of the things that I do in my free time, I go out, I get a camera out and I just go for a walk. There are quite a few bits to do in Falmouth, even if you don't want to spend that much money. Like, you can go to the beach. That's a free day out. There are a couple bars, I think there might be 4, I'm not too sure. There's plenty of pubs. It's kind of just quite quaint and quite knick-knacky. If you're coming to Falmouth, do not expect an extreme nightlife. It has got a bit of a nightlife, but not like a major one. I'm not overly fussed about the nightlife. We go out with the flats sometimes, we go to a couple pubs and then we come back. But like back home, I never really had much of a nightlife anyway, so I guess it doesn't really bother me that much. There are tons of places to go around. Like, we were given a list of locations where I could go to take photos. Some places you need a bus, some places you do need a car. There is plenty of things to do down here, you just gotta look for them. What do you think of your very first video? Well, my very first video no longer exists because I deleted it a very long time ago. I started my channel back in 2013, so you can imagine the type of videos that would have been on my channel. Interesting. I don't even want to think about my first couple of videos. My first video that I posted on this channel was a video star. I kept one video star out of all of them, one. That would be interesting to try and recreate. I was actually proud of. And I'm kind of still looking back at it like, well done, 13-year-old me, well done. Tips on starting a YouTube channel. What do you use to film and how do you edit your videos? So filming this video right now, I think I'm at 455 subscribers. You have to be so patient. Obviously, I've just said that I've been doing this since 2013 and it's taken me how many years to just get up to not even 500 subscribers. It's about what sort of content you post. Obviously, when you start out, your content's not as good. As you grow, your content grows, and as you buy more equipment and better equipment, your content just gets better. It's also growing with confidence as well. I'm more confident now in some of my videos than I was a year ago, and you can see that through my content. What I use to film, sometimes I use my phone, sometimes I use the camera that I'm using right now, which is the Canon G1X Mark II. Sometimes I will rent out a camera from the university and use a DSLR. It depends what kind of video I am filming. I'm starting to look into investing in a gimbal head. I'm also wanting a drone, so that will be interesting. Only issue is drones are really expensive and you have to sort licenses out and everything like that, so that might not be for a little while. The software that I use to edit, as basic as it seems, I use iMovie. You can get it on your iPhone, you can get it on your Mac. You also tend to realise the more that you're editing, the more ideas that you pick up on how to use like green screens and that kind of stuff. I've only just really started using green screens like for my intros. Also, another thing that I want to say, if you are starting a YouTube channel, you just need to be patient, you need to persevere with it, and you just need to keep hacking at it. So it's also content that other people want to watch, but it's also content that you want to make, because if you feel like you're being forced to make content that you don't like making, then you're not going to enjoy it. Started making my channel because I enjoyed making videos. I still enjoy making videos. I still do it as a hobby. It's not something that I would rely on. And obviously something that I want to do is I want to travel and I want to video everything. So yeah, I feel like I'm just building up to that stage. So okay, so the last question that I've got is, what is your favourite photo that you've taken so far? So my favourite picture is this one here. It was my first time using a macro lens. I'm not a massive fan of macro. I really struggle using it. I just like it. I just think I like the colours, I like the composition. It's a very proud moment of me using a macro lens. Yeah, so everything I like about that picture. It was probably one of the first pictures I took at university as well, so it holds probably more memories than it is an actual good picture. But yeah, that's my favourite picture. Thank you ever so much for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you want to have a look at my other university videos, please go check it out. Also, if you're interested in the course, I have done some trip videos from when I've been on trips in the first year. Thank you guys for watching this video and have a good week.